Tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose? If you were wearing these boots, baby, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie and say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. Before you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I want a confession. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. Before you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you?
Here we go again. You ready?
Keep the back
Yeah.
walking.
Money talks, what the is he saying? Huh? You can ask his and ask his who's the man. Bro, them get the stepping like parades about them bands. My little Tinkerbell, cause I'm fly as Peter Pan. Yeah, let's go, get some money, they playing. Hopped up out this cyber truck, my wrist cost a lamb. I'm tired of buying
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And away we go here in Rio. His return starts at the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They will throw to get us started here. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back to the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Bisons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now May coming off that pick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Escapes the pocket. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Coming right is Gibbs. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots tie this game 7-7. Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. On play action, here's Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Micah Hyde. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, partner, you know this one firsthand. Getting them behind the sticks really limited what the call could be on the offensive side, and no doubt helped set up that INT.
Fortunately, I sure do. And when you're in these situations, you got to have self-talk. You really do as a quarterback. You got to tell yourself 3rd and long, extra long like this, protect the football. Protect the football. A punt is okay. Quarterback extra aggressive in the defense, well, they did exactly what they wanted to do. They took it from them.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. On play action, here's May. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Has room down the left sideline. Into the red zone. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. 2nd time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough 2nd pick 6 to watch.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And look at this return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to the air following the pick 6. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. But ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track the ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
May now on 3rd down. Buying some time right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Into the hands of Walker.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Stroud now on 3rd. Finds a man right side. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll give him a 1st down. Shotgun now for Stroud. He rolls to his right. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Going play action, May. That pass is complete to McBride. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. May on 1st and 10. He's got him. That's McBride. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Let's go now.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
70 Lions. Go.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Flushed out of the pocket. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots tie things up at 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
All right. 2J.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. And that punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Pats will take over. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down, May. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, these top-tier offenses have brought the firepower so far. Plenty of points in that 1st quarter. We're all knotted up at 14. More coming up after this quick break. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. McBride hauls it in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Throwing is May. Chased out to his right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll go down here at the 16. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
He's on the move. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air. It's May. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 2nd quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Patriots break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
All right.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Working quickly here. Here's 2nd and 11. Vacates quickly left side. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Walker holds it in. The ball the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. Well, they're going to face fourth down now, Brock, but hey, could be a whole lot worse. Very nearly a turnover there until that sideline saved them.
Yeah, even if this drive is coming to an end, they'll get to do so now, Kate, on their own terms. Get that punter out there and hopefully give their defense a much better field position to defend from.
Got a man, it's London. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Has it downfield, working the left. They get 35 out of that one. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Hits his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept.
And he will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Walker on 1st down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Stroud. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Pass complete to Walker. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down, Stroud. He locates Adonai Mitchell. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Brazil. The Bisons trailing in the early going. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. They haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. And off to Walker. Walker from the gun. Finds a big lane. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to Hurst. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Third and a lone yard coming up. Pressure comes. Stroud. Into the hands of Walker. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Walker will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Stroud now. On the move, headed right. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. The Bisons make it a one-score game before halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Cardi now for the PAT. Pressure off left, and it's blocked! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. After seeing his point after blocked, he's got to stay out there and kick it off. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Let's go. Go.
First down throw for May. Flush down now to his left. Now here he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Here we go.
He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Dicker connects there. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
All right. 2J.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now.
Already.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be a first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Walker now from the gun. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
No.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
On the quick, right?
Blitz coming for Stroud. Dump off caught by his back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Setting up the screen. He's got room to roam here. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down. That one intended for Drake London. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
It'll be a field goal try now for Joshua Carty. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Completed to his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Chased out to his right. McBride hauls it in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Space to the left. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Here we go, set.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Go!
This is Gibbs on second down. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready?
May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left with 4th down here. Dicker connects there. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's on the move. Catch is made down the right sideline. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Now an inside give to Walker. And they'll stop him, but not until he has a nice little gain down to the 32. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 2nd and 3. Headed out right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Walker hauls it in. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Working quickly here. Stroud throwing here on first. Gets it to him on the screen. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee up.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Bisons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. They aren't taking the offense off. All right, leaving him out, trying for 2. Stroud from the pistol. And he's got a man. Complete. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in. The lead only a field goal now. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. He's going to field this at the 2. Not a good return. They bring him down just beyond the 10. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Go!
To the air on first down. May. Rolling left, buying some time. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the 4th.
Ready.
2nd and 3 now.
Tag. 70, 10 to look. Yeah.
From the 17. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Check up.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
This is complete to Gibbs. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. On play action, here's May. Pass complete to Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Going play action, May. He's got him, that's McBride. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a New England 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots make it a 9-point advantage. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots make it a 10-point ball game. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Walker. Oh, he trucked that defender. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. From the gun, Stroud. Finding Hurst. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st.
I'm sure coach, play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Oh, ready?
First down, Stroud. Throw complete to Thielen. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Oh, ready?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. Cut near the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you.
Here we go.
I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man.
And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Bisons make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. On the return, here's Palmer. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, set.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Set. 15, pioneer.
Trying again following the set. Forced out to his right. And pass is complete to McBride. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. Patriots holding a 4-point lead. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. He's back to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. It's taken in by Washington. And they get this down to the 28. 16 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
And the Patriot first down.
Tag. Go.
A give to Gibbs. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Let's go now.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. First and 10.
Love it.
On play. Oh, he lost the football. Scooped up by the Patriots. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy.
Yep.
A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Patriots take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And he's brought down for a loss. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
Flying, yeah, I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, I got 17 hours to the flight out, only got time for a night out, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't getting no younger, so tell me what you want from me, we ain't got too long, no, you know I gotta catch my flight, you know I gotta reach new heights again, you know I it up at night, you know I gotta get one life for this, I'm living like the text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and I just did all. Really wanna wipe me down,